Let's go! Oh my god, you guys, this game tonight. Honestly, what a performance. One of the best performances I have seen for such a long time. And Thomas Tuchel. Do you understand what this guy did over 2 legs to just tactically outmastermind Simeone? This was a statement. This game tonight, this win tonight, our game over the past 2 legs against Atletico Madrid was a statement to the rest of Europe, where we're telling these guys that we're in this tournament to win it, you guys. It's that simple. We're a team right now that has ridiculous balance in defense. We look like we have a defense that you can win titles with, that you can win trophies with. We just completely shut down any threat that Atletico Madrid had tonight. And in our midfields, oh my god, Kovacic and Cavante stepped up. They dominated, they controlled. I mean, these 2 guys in midfield in big games in this European competition, you guys. We have the midfield that has the pedigree to help us go all the way through. In attack, I'm not going to get too gassed right now. We still got, we got little things to do up front, you guys. I think we all saw that today. It was a real struggle in the end to make it 2-0. But, that storyline right at the end with Emerson coming through. And, after all the praise that Tuchel's been giving Emerson, saying, this guy has been playing so well in training that I feel bad that I can't use him in games. So, great for him that he had his moment where he could come on and literally from his first touch, unreal finish into the bottom corner then to make it 2-0. And tonight, you guys, this is why I love this club. This is why I've been a Chelsea fan for over 18, 20 years. Moments like this, man. Oh, wow, what a game today. And honestly, once I'm done with all my videos, I'm watching this game straight again, you guys, just so I can relive all the moments. But yeah, I need to calm down a little bit because we have to discuss and analyze what happened in this game today. But before I continue on, you guys, if you're happy with the performance, if you're happy that we've finally got ourselves into the quarterfinals of the UCL after 6 years, if you're happy with this match review, if you're gassed about the intro, because I know you guys are, then smash that like button, you guys. I want to be ambitious today, very ambitious. I want to go for 3,000 likes. So if you can do that, I greatly appreciate that. And without wasting any more time, let's dissect this game into even greater detail. Now, with that lineup, Tuchel's lineups, it's like an event in itself. I get very excited to see the lineup he's about to put out in the team. And of course, we heard that Christensen was out with a little small illness. Insep Zuma. Let's put some respect on this guy's name. He's a guy that's won titles with us. He's won trophies with us. He's a big game player. Yeah, he might be down in the pecking order right now, but if anything, and I keep saying this all the time, you guys, but if anything, do we really have to go on the market to sign a defender? I mean, come on, let's keep it real. We saw Jimenez tonight. He's on the transfer list. And you see the performances of Rudiger, Zuma, Christensen, Thiago Silva. Throughout this entire season, they have steps up. They've all played big moments. They've had big moments. They performed big too. I really feel like we don't need to sign any defenders, considering we have younger guys, not even part of the squad, that can be staples in this team for years to come. I think we're absolutely patterned in those areas, in my personal opinion. And with this lineup, so I can just continue on, you guys, we saw a front 3 consisting of the new summer signings, Ziyech, Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. Now, how Tuchel used them up front today was very interesting. Very fluid, lots of rotations constantly, and it seemed like both Kai and Ziyech had 3 roles to play in this team today. At times we saw them linking up together down the same sides of the fields. At times we saw them interchanging positions. At times it was Z moving into the central areas with Kai and Werner playing off of him. Sometimes it was Werner, sometimes it was Kai. And I really feel like it made it very hard for Atleti to designate a marker to someone. It was very hard to pick up the man because it was constant rotations between the lines. We had the next man every single time, either Ziyech or Kai Havertz dropped into midfield, in behind Atleti's midfield lines to become an extra man to allow us to have an extra passing option. And, you know, it's just tactical tweaks and plans like this from Tuchel, who, before the game, he was saying very confidently that he knew how this game was going to be. And tonight he proved it, you guys. You know, let's not forget that we came into this leg winning already. 1-0, first leg, Giroud won the goal in that game. And this was all about Atletico Madrid and what their response was going to be in this game today. They had to come out, they had to play. They naturally had to leave more space behind in their defence to push up more. And Tuchel knew that with this game, we're in control. And we literally played without control. We never had to force anything. We did not have to do anything. We could maintain possession, play in Atleti's half, and of course wait for them to come to us because it was their prerogative to come and try and attack and get themselves back in this side. And I think it was due to our indifference with how we use the ball. We were very patient. We were looking to just keep possession and not give the ball away just cheaply to allow Atleti to have counter-attacks. I felt like this created a very confused Atletico Madrid team. Of course, they had to keep their shape and look to wait for the moments to counter-attack. However, those moments were coming few and far due to the quality in which we played our short passing game. And wow, you know, massive credit to the entire team. The quality was there tonight. From how we kept the ball in the wide areas, just dominating out wide. Atleti had no outlets for the counter-attacks in those wide areas. And the few times that João Felix had to, you know, try and drop deeper to move into midfield. Of course, he was getting outmanned due to Kante, who just stifled this guy out of the game, due to the midfield, due to the wing backs, due to having one of our front players dropping deep as well. And again, this is an example of Tuchel absolutely knowing how this game was going to be, having a plan for it. Because as Tuchel knew, once this game continues on, there's going to be even greater space in behind. And this is when he can introduce Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, who can use their pace in behind to exploit Atleti even more. And of course, hopefully guarantee us that win even more. So, massive credit to Tuchel. He's come in, and I really feel like in this tournament now, I feel confident, you guys. I feel like I believe in my team. I believe in the team heavily right now. I believe we can defend. I believe we have the quality to play against any team as well. And again, you know, massive credit has to go to Thomas Tuchel. But now, you guys, of course, let's talk about some of the performances and the goals as well. I mean, the first goal we scored today, no surprise, that goal was created by all of our new summer attacking signings linking up together, producing that amazing counter-attack, and I just love that goal completely. From Timo Werner's willingness to, you know, fight for the team, get back, defend, you know, forcing that deflection to N'Golo Kante, who has the composure, the awareness, and the ability to just cushion that header into the space for Kai Havertz to run onto, power his way forward, play that through ball to Timo Werner, who then, because, you know, this was a game where Werner had space, and when Werner has space, you see an entirely different player. He had the composure to play a perfectly weighted pass to Ziyech, who could just hit the ball in that same stride against Oblak. I mean, what a counter-attacking goal. That's the quality you want to see in the UCL. We showed that tonight. And of course, as I said earlier about Emerson, very deserving for him to get his moment to shine for this season too. But before I end things, you guys, of course, I can't end this review without discussing some of the players that stood out tonight. And, you know, this is really hard because tonight, every single player stood up, fought for the badge, fought for the club. And you could see it with the conviction in which players played with. I'm looking at Reece James, who absolutely dominated Lodi, from outpowering him to outthinking him to outplaying him. I mean, wow, this is a guy who produced from our academy, to Rudiger, who just, my God, Suarez is going to have some nightmares. I guarantee Suarez is contemplating trying to take a few munches out of Rudiger just due to just how much Rudy was just all over this guy throughout the games today. And wow, the way this guy steps up, I didn't know he had this level in him. I'm keeping it real. I did not know that Rudiger had more levels in him, but wow, what a performance and what a player he is. Typified everything good about us today. And of course I can continue on. Kai Havertz playing his part in the team, his movement. Hakim Ziyech, UCL Hakim Ziyech coming through as well. I'm going to keep saying this, you guys, have more patience. We can't do this inconsistent thing where we give patience to certain players because we like them and then other ones we don't. You know, they all play for the club and we have to have that same energy for every single one of our players. It can't be any different. But yeah, Timo Werner looking sharp, looking quick, looking assertive. As I said, when there's space to play in, you see an absolutely different player. But I think the one player tonight that really stood out even more compared to all the great individual performances we saw tonight was Mr. N'Golo Kante. Now, anyone that says we have to sell him or feels like he's a bit of a weakness in the team or we could do without him, I have to say it, but shame on you. Shame on you. N'Golo Kante showed exactly why you're kind of crazy to think he doesn't have a future at this club. Now, of course, his energy, his physicality will be the focus because when Kante plays well, people always assume it's due to his ability to just cover ground and run, which is just nonsense. The reason why it looks like he's covering so much ground is because Kante is constantly in the right positions every single time. The right positions defensively, where how many times was he nullifying Atletico Madrid's attacking players by, intercepting them, by stepping into positions to force them to play around him, by making those decisive tackles too, which we saw against João Felix in the first half as well. And on top of that, his drive, kickstarting the attacks, carrying the ball into the final third. I mean, this guy can do everything. He can play short. I mean, his short passing game was utterly exceptional. His link up in the wide areas too. His ability to support the attack as well. If we have any hopes of winning this EPL for next season, Kante is going to be decisive because when you have guys like him in your team, they're the ones to help you win these trophies, you guys. But anyway, to move on now, I feel like I have to end this. Of course, there is going to be a player ratings video coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that, you guys. But tonight, we saw an incredible game of football. Over 2 legs, we absolutely outplayed Atletico Madrid. This seemed impossible maybe at the start of the season. However, the players have shown that they have the quality. They've always had the quality. And that's why we can never doubt our team. And that's why we always have faith in guys that represent the blue shirt, you guys. So today, I feel confident. UCL, here we come. I'm EFC. This is BluelionsTV. I'll see you guys later with some more videos.